Hello and welcome to Tabata. I'm going to share my screen for a few minutes. We got 12 o'clock on the dot right now. Just going to give this till 12:01 or 12:02. Allow folks to come in before we get started with our Tabata today. Just a few seconds more here. All righty. Welcome to Tabata. My name is Petey. I'm coming at you from Boston College Campus Recreation. Let me see here. Before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and post the Spotify playlist link in the chat. If you'd like to follow along, I will let you know when to get it started. There's the link right there. All right. And just as a reminder, one Tabata is 8 rounds, 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Today we're going to do 4 Tabatas total in class. We're going to alternate a cardio-based Tabata and a strength-based Tabata. So we'll go cardio, strength, cardio, strength. It's going to be a good time. We're going to hit all areas of the body today, so that is going to be great too. Lots of fun coming up. My name is Petey. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, but just in case I didn't, there we go. All right, we're going to get started with a warm-up first, but before we do anything, if you are following along with the Spotify playlist, we're going to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. All right. To start off with our warm-up today, we're going to start warming up the core and the upper body with a couple of inchworms. So I want you to do, stand at the back of your space, reach all the way up to the sky, hands go down to the ground, and we walk out into a plank. Activating that core when we get to that plank position, and then walking the hands back in. That's 1. We're going to do 4 total. Little tiny steps with the hands, warming up the upper body. Start to squeeze in between your shoulder blades. Activate those postural muscles. Awesome. We got 2 more to go here. Starting to breathe as well. In through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. 1 more time on this inchworm. All right. Shaking the arms out, shaking the legs out. We're going to do a little standing stretch here. So grabbing the knee, pulling it into the chest. Hold it for a second and then switch. Walking back and forth here. So we're also turning on our balance a little bit. There we go, there we go. 1 more time each side here. And we're going to switch it up. So taking the heel back towards the hip, hold it for just a second, and then switch. Again, making our balance and our posture. Nice flat back. Chest is proud. Shoulder blades are active. We're squeezing in between those shoulder blades. All right, moving on to the hip flexors. We're going to take our knee from the inside to the outside, and then switch legs. Thinking about stepping over a stool or a chair. Opening up those hip flexors. All right, then we want to take the knee from the outside to the inside. Good stuff. Couple of steps in between each direction. All right, moving up to the upper body with a torso twist. Getting nice and loose through the upper back, the T-spine. If you're anything like me, you probably just heard a couple of pops. All right, now we're going to take our hands, clasp them together, turn them inside out. They go up above the head and over to the side. Getting a stretch in the lat and the oblique. Take it over to the other side. Breathing, activating the core. One more time each side, take it back. And over. All right, to finish up here, doing some arm circles. So arms out wide, nice small circles going forward. Building heat in the rotator cuffs, scapulothoracic region. Let's increase our range of motion just a little bit. Nice medium circles now. If you squeeze your fists, you're gonna activate the muscles all throughout your arm. Now we wanna do nice big circles. The stretch is the goal here. So if you have to go one arm at a time to get a bigger range of motion, that's okay with me. Should be feeling the stretch through the shoulders, a little bit under the armpit, across the collarbones as well. Let's go backwards now, nice big circles. Should be feeling that heat build in the arms. And medium circles going back. Almost done, almost done. And nice small circles, squeezing the fist, building the heat. All right, shake those arms out, shake the legs out. If you have anything that's feeling particularly sore or tight, keep moving around, keep shaking it, keep stretching it. I'm gonna go through our first 8 exercises for our cardio Tabata today. Exercise number 1, we have the jumping jacks. Just your traditional jumping jack, taking legs and arms out and back in. Option here is to do a tap. Other option, you can keep the arms down. Totally up to you. Exercise number 2, we've got a side shuffle. So however large your space is, we're just gonna shuffle from side to side. So we wanna keep the hips nice and low, chest is nice and proud, even if you're only going a few steps in each direction. Option here is to step instead of run. So high impact and low impact options here. Exercise number 3, we have the up down. So it's kind of like a burpee without the push up at the bottom. So we're gonna jump back into a plank, jump in, and jump up. Jump back, jump in, jump up. There's a walking option here as well. Step back into a plank, step in, stand up. The up down. Exercise number 4, we've got a lunge with the right leg and an option to jump that foot off the ground. So we're gonna go 90 degrees in, 90 degrees bend in the knee. If you want, lift that front foot up. Option, of course, is to just stick with this stationary lunge. Next round, we're gonna do the next leg. Exercise number 6, we've got a long arm, long leg abduction. So it looks like this. We're gonna choose one side of our body to be nice and stable. We're gonna lengthen this arm out to give ourselves a target. With the other side of the body, we are taking the arm and the leg, keeping them nice and straight, and meeting them in the middle here. So we're feeling some work on the abductor, adductor of the arm and the leg, and a little bit in the oblique. Of course, next round, we'll do the other side. A little bit of a balance challenge there as well. Round number 8 in our cardio Tabata is a mountain climber. Running the knees in, like so. You can take this as fast or as slow as you need, or you can just hold this plank. All right, let's get moving. Cardio Tabata. Tabata 1 of 4. We got this. In 10 seconds, we're starting with those jumping jacks. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Jumping jacks, taking the arms out and legs out. Remember your options. We've got a step tap here. You keep the arms at the hip, or you can involve the arms here as well. Start to establish your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good stuff, good stuff. We've got 10 seconds to go. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, side shuffles. Find some space. Again, even if you're only going 2 or 3 steps each direction. We're going in 8 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side shuffle. Keep the hips nice and low, shuffling from side to side. When you change directions, think about driving off the outside of your outside foot. Hips nice and low. Remember, We can walk this too, keeping the hands on the hips. Again, we still want to keep the knees bent, hips low, chest proud. 8 seconds to go. Good stuff, good stuff. 3, 2, 1. Time, take that rest. Woo! Next up, we have our up downs. Jumping or walking option. Burpee without the push-up. We got push-ups in the next Tabata. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Going for that up down. Jump back into a plank. Jump in, jump up. Walking option here. Step back to that plank, step in, reach up towards the sky. Either way, we're squeezing our core at the bottom of this move. Keep breathing. Nice work, nice work. Try and distribute the weight throughout your hand. Don't just put it in the heel of your hand. Nice job. Find a pace that works for you. Time, take that rest. Woo! Next up, we have our lunge with the front leg jump. So remember, you can just stay stationary with that lunge, or you can lift that front leg. Woo! 3 seconds, right leg forward. 2, 1, go for it. Lunge and lift. You can use the arms for a little bit of momentum here. Both these are hitting 90 degrees. Keep in mind, we can just stay here for the stationary lunge. Either option, you want to keep that chest nice and proud. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Woo! Stay with it, stay with it. Keep breathing. Time. Woo! Shake out the legs. Next round, next leg. If you need some air, hands on the hips. Woo. 8 seconds, we're hitting the other leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Lunge, lift that front leg. So it's kind of a controlled jump here. We're taking both these down to 90 degrees, and then we're driving through the back leg to lift the front leg off the ground. Just a little bit. Woo. That burns, that burns. 10 seconds. Nice job, nice job. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest here. All right. Shaking out the legs. Next up, we have the long arm, the long leg abduction. We're gonna work the right side first. So on the left side, make sure this foot is nice and stable, soft knee. Extend the arm up, go for it. Other arm and other leg, keep them as straight as possible. Squeeze that core, challenge your balance. Touch the arm and the leg together in the middle. We got this. Stay with it. Keep breathing. Option is to just go for that leg. Here we go, here we go. 5 seconds to go. Awesome work, awesome work. Woo! And time. Shake the legs, shake the arms, hands on the hips. If you need some air, we've got the other side next. All right, going in 5 seconds. Soft knee in your standing leg. That's your left leg this time. Let's do it. Long arm, long leg abduction. Little low impact cardio here. Keep breathing. Keep that back nice and flat. Again, option to take the arms out of it. Just go with the leg. We still want a slight bend in the standing knee to keep us nice and supported. Good stuff, good stuff. Finish it out the round. And time. Shake it out. Little sneaky bird in the shoulders there. Last round in our cardio Tabata, we have mountain climbers. So coming down in that plank position, run the knees in as fast or as slow as you need to get through the round. We're going in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Mountain climb. Take an opposite knee to opposite elbow. Again, if this is your pace, that's cool. If you're going faster, that's cool too. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Nice work, nice work. We've got 10 seconds. Woo! Keep working, keep working. And time. All right, take that rest. We've got 1.5 minutes to breathe here. All right, while you're breathing, I'm gonna show you our next 8 exercises. We've got our strength Tabata next. So keep moving around, hands on the hips if you need air, water if you need it, take nice small sips. Okay, for our strength Tabata, first thing we have is a push up to a shoulder tap. So it's gonna look like this. We want hands outside the shoulders. You're gonna push up, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Push up, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. You can do this also, knees under hips, shoulder tap, or on your toes. Whatever option you choose, you wanna try not to rock the hips when you shoulder tap. Brace that core. All right, exercise number 2. We have our squat series. We're gonna start narrow feet, sit hips back and down. Take the feet to hip distance, hips back and down. Take the feet out wide, hips back and down. That's our squat series. Narrow, mid, wide. All right. Exercise number 3, we're working a renegade row. So you got knees or toes for this one. We're just gonna row one arm back and then the other. Again, we're trying to keep from rocking side to side. Knees or toes here, bracing your core. Whew. Exercise number 4, we are working on a lateral lunge. So we're moving to the side. We want to take a nice big step out, sink those hips back and down, bring it back in and switch sides. Sinking the hips back and down. All right. After the lateral lunge, we've got a bent over wide fly. Looks like this. Bend in the hips, bend in the knees, back is nice and flat, hands start in the middle. We're just gonna take those arms out wide, squeeze in between the shoulder blades, and bring them back in. Just like that. Exercise number 6, plank to push up. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. We start in our push-up position. We go down to plank, coming back up. Just like the previous exercises in this position, I wanna keep my shoulders and hips square to the ground, nice and stable. All right. Exercise number 7, we have a rotating hover. We start in a front plank. We're gonna open up to the side, take it back down, and open up to the other side, making sure that our hips are in line. Knee option here as well. Keep that bottom knee down as you open up. All right. Exercise number 8, we're going for the classic sit-up. Down on your back, sitting all the way back. Throw those arms forward to sit all the way up. Option is right here with the crunch. Just the first half of that sit-up. All right, you've had your rest. Heart rate should be feeling pretty good at this point. Let's move into some strength. In 10 seconds, we're gonna start with our push-up to shoulder tap. So decide whether you want to go knees, toes, or knees under hips. 2, 1, let's do it. Push up, elbows down and back. Tap once, tap twice. Do it again. Get those arms down to 90 degrees on the push-up. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Now, squeeze your core so you stay nice and stable when you shoulder tap. Reminder, knees under hips is a great option as well. 6 seconds to go. And time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have our squat series. Narrow, mid, wide. We're going in 10 seconds, starting with that narrow stance. I want you to keep the chest proud the whole time. Weight in the heels. 2, 1, go for it. Sink the hips back and down. Mid stance. Hips back and down, wide stance. Good stuff, starting it over. Now, on your wide stance, you want to turn the toes slightly out. There we go. On each of these squats, Really want you to make sure your knees are tracking over your toes. Good stuff, good stuff. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Take that rest. Next up, we have our renegade row. So down in our plank position, pulling one arm and then the other. Knees, toes, or knees under hips for this one as well. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, go for it. If you're up on your toes and you're looking for some more stability, spread your feet out wider. Pull that belly button into your spine. Don't let the back move. You want to act like you're balancing something on your back. Nice work. We're pulling the elbows straight back, bringing it down to the ground. Remember, knees or knees under hips also works. 3, 2, 1, time. 20 seconds to rest here. Next up, pop it back up for the lateral lunge. Now, if alternating doesn't feel good for you, just stay out here on one leg, and I'll tell you when to switch. 2, 1, go for it. Step it out, sink the hips back and down, switch your legs. If you're staying on one side, you're gonna stay there for 15 seconds. I'm gonna let you know. Keep that chest nice and proud, core is braced. We're squeezing in between those shoulder blades. Now check out your knee and your toe. Are they in line? Switch sides if you're doing one side. Good stuff, good stuff. Drive through the heel and the outside of the foot. 3, 2, 1, time. Next up, our bend over wide fly. So remember, we're gonna bend in the knees and the hips. Take those arms out wide. The most important part of this movement is the squeeze in between the shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Wide fly, taking those arms out. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Hold that squeeze for just a second at the top before taking the arms back down. This exercise is typically done weighted, but when you do it unweighted, you can focus on the squeeze in between the shoulder blades just a bit more. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Exercise number 6 coming at you. Plank to push up. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Going down to a plank position, going back up to a push-up position. Try to alternate the hand that you're stepping up. Now, if this is too much, we can just hold the plank here. Here we go. Hold that belly button in your spine, brace your core. Knees, toes, or knees on your hips. Choose the option that's best for you. Nice work, nice work. Keep breathing. Time. Whew. Second to last exercise of our strength Tabata, we've got the rotating hover. So again, you can do this one on your knees or your toes. Going in 4 seconds. Ready, set, go. Keeping the hips engaged in that plank position, opening up to one side and then the other. Making sure to rotate the feet. Again, if we're on knees, that's cool. As you rotate, keep that bottom knee down. Nice work, nice work. Keeping those hips in line with the rest of the body. Pulling the belly button in towards the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Last exercise of our strength Tabata, we have the sit-up. So rotating over to your back. Remember, if the full sit-up is too much, you can do a half sit-up, a little crunch. Throwing your hands forward is gonna help you. 3, 2, 1. Sit back, throwing the hands forward. Use that momentum of the arms to bring the upper body all the way up. Go as fast or as slow as you need here. If you gotta take a second in between each sit-up, that's okay. Find your pace and stick with it. Whew. Nice work, nice work. We're headed for a break after this. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. We are resting here for a minute and a half. We're gonna let our muscles recover. We're gonna let our heart rate recover. Grab some sips of water. Take a lap around your space. Stay nice and light and loose. We're headed into cardio number 2 next. So a little shake of the legs, shake of the arms. Again, if you're taking water, make sure to sip it, don't chug it. All right, little less than a minute left in our rest. We're gonna go back to that cardio Tabata. You have seen all of the exercises before. We're gonna do them one more time. Reestablish that breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, we've got about 30 seconds until we are jumping back into it. Heart rate should feel good. Muscles should feel like they are recovering. All right, in 10 seconds, we are going with our jumping jack. The jumping or the top option. Either one is good to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get that heart rate back up. Jumping jacks. All right, think about your breathing. Think about your posture. We're nice and tall, nice and proud in our jumping jacks. No matter what option we're using. Staying with it here. This is the last time you have to do this exercise. Nice work, nice work. 8 seconds. Stay with it, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, time. 20 seconds to rest here. Next up, side shuffles. Again, whether you're walking or you're running it, either way. Find your space. Hands on the hips if you need air. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips low, side to side. Here we go, here we go. Again, we can walk this. We can walk this. Either option's a good option. Find the pace that works for you. Get through the whole 30-second round. You got it. Nice job, nice job. 13 seconds. 10 to go. Last time we're gonna do this. Let's go, let's go. Get that heart rate up. Keep those hips low, chest proud. 2, 1, time. Woo! 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have our up downs. That's the burpee without the push-up. You can walk it or you can jump it. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jump back, jump in, jump up. Here we go, there we go. Last time you gotta do this exercise. Check out your walking option here. Step back, step in, reach to the top. Nice work, nice work. 12 seconds to go. Nice job, staying with it. Big push, big push. One more. Time. 20 seconds to rest here. Woo! Hands on the hips. Okay. We got this, team. Next up, the lunge with the front leg lift. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Drop it into the lunge, lifting the leg at the top. Use those arms for momentum. Make sure both knees get down to 90 degrees at the bottom. Option right here. Stationary lunge. Stay with the lunge. Nice work, nice work. Stay with it. Keep driving, keep breathing. Woo. 3 seconds. And time. Hands on the hips, 20 seconds to rest. We're gonna switch to the other side next round. We got this, team. Next up, next slide forward. Ready, set, go. Bending that knee down, bringing the front leg up in the front. Use the arms for momentum here. This is the last round, you gotta do this. Nice work, nice work. Keep breathing. Remember, your option, the stationary lunge. Both knees bend to 90 degrees. Good work. Finish out the round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, long arm, long leg abduction. We're going to 5 seconds here. Ready? Let's go. Long arm, long leg. We're bringing them together to meet in the middle. We get a sneaky burn in the shoulders. We get a sneaky burn in the outside of the glute. We're working on a rhythm. That's good stuff. Guys, good stuff. Excuse me. Cardio is getting in my brain. There we go. Here we go. Remember your option. Take the arm out of it. Just go with the leg. Nice work. Nice work. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next round, next side. We are 2 exercises away from being done with cardio. Almost there, Tabata team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Long arm, long leg. Let's go. Bring them together. Try to keep both the arm and the leg as straight as possible. Good stuff, good stuff. Option. Whatever option you choose, we're working on a continuous pace to the end of the round. There we go. There we go. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. The last exercise of our cardio Tabata. We're coming down to the ground for mountain climbers. Run those knees in as fast or as slow as you need to get through the 30-second round. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. We want to keep the hips low in line with the shoulders. Nice job, nice job. Breathe it in through the nose, out through the mouth. We got it, we got it. As fast or as slow as you need to. Finish the round. 10 seconds. Woo! Stay with it, stay with it. Keep breathing. Time. Woo! Nice work. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We have a minute and a half to rest. Then we're gonna move into our last Tabata, which is a straight Tabata. Again, we've seen all the moves before, no exercise, or no surprises. See, I told you, cardio's getting in my brain. We're letting that heart rate come back down. Taking sips of water if we need it. If you need some more air, hands on the hips. You can also put hands on the head. Either one of those kind of opens up the chest to allow the lungs to expand. Stay nice and light and loose. Keep moving around. All right, we got about 30 more seconds to rest. We're gonna move into our strength Tabata. That first exercise is gonna be the push up to the shoulder tap. This is the last time you're doing these exercises, the last Tabata you have, and then we're gonna cool down. 15 seconds to go. In 10, we've got the push up to shoulder tap. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. Hands outside of shoulders. Go. Taking those elbows diagonally back and down. Squeezing the core as we shoulder tap to keep the hips and shoulders nice and still, nice and stable. Stay with it. 15 seconds. You got this. You got this. 8 seconds to go. Come on. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, time. Whew. Pump it up for our squat series. Narrow, mid, wide squats. We're keeping our chest up the whole time, sinking our hips back and down. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Narrow, mid, take it out, wide. Check out those knees. Are they in line with the toes? If not, we want to activate the outsides of the glutes to pull those knees out wide. Good stuff, good stuff. We've got 10 seconds to go. Keep rolling, you got this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. 20 seconds to rest here. Next up, we go back down to the ground for that renegade row. Bouncing between lower body and upper body. We're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. Rolling one arm back and then the other. Squeeze. Pull that belly button into the spine. Knit the rib cage together. Balance something fragile on your back. Not really, but visualize it. You don't want to break it. You want to keep your back nice and still. You can always take the knee option. You can always take the knees under hips option. Form over quantity. Time. 20 seconds to rest here. Next up, we're going to that lateral lunge. Stepping out wide, sinking the hips back and down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. If you're staying on the same side, like so, you're going for 15 seconds and then switching. Also, welcome to alternate. Up to you and your comfort level. Either way, we're sitting those hips back and down, keeping our back flat. Switch sides if you're going one side. Good stuff, good stuff. Keeping that chest proud. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Almost there, team. 4 exercises to go. 2 minutes of work. Next up, bent over, wide fly. Going in 8 seconds. Heels under hips, bend at the hips, bend at the knees, flat back. Go. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades and control the arms back down. I really want you to feel the work in the small little postural muscles in the back. And the muscles that keep your chest nice and proud, that hold you up all day long. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. 3, 2, 1, time. Next up, plank to push-up. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. We're going in 10 seconds. Shake up the arms if you need. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Down onto elbows, back up onto hands. Remember, your option is to hold this plank right here. If you are working the movement, we want to alternate the hand that steps up, and we want to keep the shoulders and hips nice and stable, square to the ground. Keep breathing. We got 10 seconds. Nice work, nice work. 3, 2, 1, time. Whoo! We've reached our last 2 exercises. Next up, we have the rotating hover. Working the arms, working the core, also working the legs. 5 seconds, knees or toes for this one. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Open up to the side, take it back down, switch sides. Keeping the hips in line with the shoulders. We got it, we got it. Keep breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 15 seconds. Whoo! 10 seconds. Nice work, nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 seconds. Remember, you can use your hands as some momentum to bring you to the top. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. All the way back, all the way up. Find a good pace. Work it the whole 30 seconds. Remember, crunches, option here. Just take the shoulder blades off the mat. Nice job, nice job. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds to go, you got it. Nice work, nice work. 3 seconds, 2, 1, time. Whoo! I'm gonna stop the timer. We're gonna hang out here, lay back on your mat, on the ground, whatever you've got in front of you. Whew. Reestablish that breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. First stretch we've got today is a figure 4. So bringing one foot over on top of the opposite knee. You can use your hand to gently push your knee away. Don't push to the point of pain. We just want to feel the stretch. Whew. Cardio and strength today. High intensity interval training. That's what I'm talking about. Switch legs. 45 minutes of solid work. Metabolism should be elevated for the rest of the day, no matter what option you chose through your exercises. We're gonna do a little spinal twist next. So taking the legs over to one side, look towards the opposite hand. Feel the release in the lower mid-back. Calm that breathing down, in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, then we're gonna use those arms to take the knees to the other side. Again, we're allowing our gaze to drift to the opposite side of our knees. Releasing the back. All right, hamstring stretch, roll up into a seated position. One leg in, reach out towards the extended toe. Take a moment to find gratitude at what your body did for you today. This was a hard workout and you got through it. That's awesome. Switch legs. Reaching out towards that toe. All right, coming to a standing position. We're gonna hit a quad stretch, grabbing a shoelace, taking the leg back. Sometimes if you touch your ear, it helps with balance. All right, switching it up. Finding that balance for that stretch. All right, take an arm across the chest for a shoulder stretch. Try and grab your arm behind your elbow joint so you don't put any unnecessary pressure on that joint. And take the other one across. All right, relax. Shake those arms out, shake the legs out. Give me a big neck roll, forward, backward. Thank you so much for joining me for Tabata today. You did an awesome job, a great workout. That's good stuff. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, shoot me an email at petersrx@bc.edu. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.